First of all, excuse the mess behind me. I'm not at like my regular place of filming, and I don't have anywhere to film. Excuse it if it's a weird angle too, because I'm really not sure if it's like straight or not. I would call this a get ready with me, but I mean, I'm really just about to walk down the street and I'm not trying to put on makeup and shit for that. Honestly, the only part I'm waiting for is my hair to dry a little bit more before I go outside, so it's not really much of a get ready with me so much as I just wanted to sit down and talk to y'all. So hey guys, so it's me, Bridget, again. I missed my last Saturday upload. I might have missed 2 of them actually. I low-key don't remember the last time that I uploaded, but that's embarrassing. I don't know, like I was just kind of in the mood to like discuss like what's been going on with me, and yeah, like I just felt like talking to you guys. Like I just miss talking to you guys, just to talk, because I like to talk to you guys, if that makes sense. Okay, so where do I start? Let's start with where I am right now. Okay, so I'm in LA right now. I'm at my parents' house. I came out here because my dog actually had a little infection in her eye. Okay, I'm not actually sure exactly what happened because I wasn't here. Like, my parents take care of my dog because I just like don't have the resources to right now. She's my childhood dog, like family dog, you know, so she lives with my parents. And so basically she had like an infection in her like teeth or in her eye or something, but basically it went through her eye and it made her eye like super swell up, and then it popped, and she had to have surgery for like I think this side of her face. And yeah, so she's also 14 years old, and the vet said that she had a heart murmur when they checked her out. So basically I was super worried about her, and I've had her since I was literally 7 years old, and so I had to come home and like see her before the surgery and see her through the surgery and everything like that. She's fine now, she's recovering. I can show you guys her, actually, hold on. Here she is. So this is my baby. Y'all can see like, oh, I don't want her to be in the sunlight. But y'all can see like, she like, yeah, like her face is still kind of like beat up a little bit and like red. The surgery was yesterday, so she's still recovering. She has her little cone on. But this is my baby lady. She's whining because I woke her up to come bring her to the video. Like, I'm a super big like animal person. I like hate having like anything happen to my animals. Some of you guys know that I used to have like a bearded dragon. It was on my channel. He was on my channel. He was on my channel before, and like I ended up having to give him away because I couldn't afford to take care of him any longer. And that's literally makes me like cry on a regular basis. Like, I've only owned 3 animals in my life, and I owned a pet fish when I was like in elementary school that like was the love of my life. That fish, it was a goldfish. He lived for 2 years, and I still literally cry about the fact that like he died, and I didn't know the best ways of taking care of him. Like, I didn't find out until I was like 18 years old that like goldfish can actually live for like 30 years, that they're not supposed to die in like a year. I thought it was special that he lived for 2 years. I thought he was like super strong for that, and like that they should live in like bigger tanks than a bowl, all of that. What's wrong, baby? You just want to go sleep? She just needs sleep. But yeah, like I always feel bad about the fact that he died. I ended up having a like literal funeral for him in my backyard, and I still feel sad about him to this day. His name was Princess because I didn't know it was a boy until I was like older. I miss that fish. I literally used to take him on walks. Like, I didn't know that, well, the reason I got him in the first place was because I went to a state fair, and my parents wanted me to like, or like I wanted a dog, but my parents wanted me to like learn how to take care of an animal first. So they said like all animals have to be fed, walked, and like cleaned and like taken care of, right? And so I got this pet fish at a fair, and I like took complete care of it. I used to feed him my snacks after school. Like I would like dip my snacks in his fish water. It's a wonder he lived as long as he did. I used to take him on walks. Like I would take his fish bowl outside and like walk around my neighborhood with it, and I thought that like he needed like exercise, so I would like take him out of his bowl and like put him in my hand like toward like on the ground, and then like he would start jumping and stuff, and I thought that meant he was excited, but then I would be like, maybe he's too excited, and I would like put him back in his bowl, thank God, because that's the only reason he lived. I miss Princess. I don't really know what I wanted to talk to you guys about, to be honest. I just kind of like have been doing a lot of like reflecting on my life and stuff like that, and I've realized like stuff about myself that I'm like changing now, and it's like crazy that I'm even realizing it. Like for instance, I'm a Sagittarius, and Sagittariuses are known for being like stupid brutally honest, right? That's how I am. And I didn't realize until this past like year that I could be cruel with my honesty, and that sometimes I don't have to tell everybody like every single thing that I'm thinking about stuff, that's not necessarily honesty, that people can figure things out on their own too. I recently learned about myself that I have an extremely hard time like dealing with my emotions in the moment of when I feel them. I tend to feel irritated or feel like frustrated or like hurt by things, and my first reaction is literally to just distract myself. Like I will be in a room with a bunch of people and someone will say something, like I'll be completely engaged with everybody and like connected to the situation and like talking and everything, and then someone will say something that gets on my nerves, and literally it's like, never mind. Like I literally like just like right then and there like get out my phone, start scrolling through Instagram, like I'm just completely disconnected to what's going on. And it's like it gets to this weird like point where like I'm so disconnected that I don't even remember what actually made me upset in the first place. Like I literally am just in a whole new space, and I don't even like remember or realize that I'm upset. Like I won't even like recognize my own feelings, and then so that makes it like hard for other people because they're like, why won't you connect to me? And I'm like, because you're annoying as shit. But also I don't really know if you're annoying or if I just don't want to talk to you right now because you annoyed me a second ago, but I don't remember what happened and I can't tell you why it annoyed me, so I'm just gonna like move on to something else. Is that weird? Does anybody else experience that? The way I've been like coping with it is I've been really like learning how to consciously like think on a regular basis. So I'm like very just on myself on a regular basis. If I feel annoyed with something, I like stop myself right there and I'm like, what just annoyed you? Don't go distract yourself. Like think about it. What just annoyed you? What happened? Was it necessary to be annoyed? Like should you be annoyed, or is this something that's just like human nature and you shouldn't be annoyed by this person or whatever, and like move on? If at that point I realize that I shouldn't be annoyed, most of the time I can usually reconnect, and then like I don't even have to like go through the emotions anymore, like I don't have to like share whatever. But if I let it go a little bit too long without without figuring out what actually annoyed me, then I have to like stop everything and like spend like the time to like rewind my life and figure out what's going on, because I hate feeling numb. Like I hate what happens to me when I ignore my feelings, which is just, yes, is just feeling absolutely numb. I just end up like completely disconnecting from everything around me, and I hate that feeling, and it like causes me not to be able to like be connected to people, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've been working on that. I've been learning how to just like be more conscious, just like really, like if I genuinely feel like something is bothering me, I figure out if it's the other person or if it's me. If it's me, then I need to like journal about it or pray about it or something like that. I have to pray out loud, because if I pray in my head, I will distract myself again. Or if it's the other person, I have to also pray about it, also probably journal about it, because I also have a hard time, like I said, the whole cruel honesty thing. I can tend to put things in a quite brutal way. So I have to like figure out how to approach things in a way that's not gonna hurt anyone further, because that doesn't help the situation if I'm just like continuing to hurt the person, but also allowing them to be able to understand where my heart is coming from, because I need that understanding. Like, yeah. That's interesting. I've been working on that. I'm only in LA for a little while, and then plan on getting back to Georgia with the boo thing. So in the meantime, I'm thinking I definitely want to do a video with my mommy. You guys have never like met my mom before, but she's like the best thing in the whole world. She gives the best advice ever. And so I was thinking like we were gonna do like a mommy daughter pamper night, and so I was like, I should totally like put that up and like see if maybe she drops some word of wisdom for y'all, and then y'all will be like helped out too. Dude, do you see this? I'm sitting in front of a window right now and sweating, and this is a drop of sweat that has come from my armpit down my arm. Bro, that's nasty. Okay, I feel like I've rambled enough. I just really felt like sitting in front of the camera and like talking to y'all, so I'm gonna edit this and probably put it up right now. If this is a really rambly video, let me know if you hated it, and I'll never do this again. Actually, I probably will. I'm sorry, I love you, but I like to talk. So yeah, I enjoyed this though. So leave me a comment if anybody like relates to what I was talking about with the whole brutal honesty and like dealing with my emotions and stuff like that. If anybody has any tips of how they like learn how to realize, like if you're a brutally honest person, like how do you realize and like if you're a brutally honest person and you've worked on not being so cruelly honest, like how do you kind of differentiate like what is gonna be hurtful in the moment of what you're talking about? Because I feel like when I look back I can realize that I was hurtful, but in the moment I feel like I'm just telling the truth. So that's a little hard. Subscribe if you like this video, if you like, you know, just talking and rambling with me, because I enjoyed it. Let me take this towel down. My hair's still wet, but try it a little more. Alright, like this video if you liked it. Don't dislike it, because that'll make me sad. I love you guys so much. Subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Follow me on all my social media, because I always leave that in the description below, and I like to keep up with y'all just about life and all that shit. I love you. Bye bye.